I'm Eric Robledo, and I'm here to explain to you about the muti-universe theory. Now, this theory is based on our world. Well, not per se our world, because who knows, we could be an imaginary. I'll get that in a little while. What it is, it starts off with one person. Let's just say that's you. I don't know who you are, but that is you. I don't know if you're a chick. But what it is, another universe is, it's based off our idea. Whatever you can imagine, that world would be made in process. So let's say you had an ice cream land. Now, as I was saying about this ice cream land, if you can imagine it, it could happen. Now let's just say you're some nerd over here having thoughts about some chick you like in class. And that land that you just thought of is now a reality. Now let's just say you thought of a kid you had in this universe. What happens with that kid is if he could think of a land of dinosaurs, then there he goes. He has his own universe branched off your universe. And if the dinosaurs had a brain, which I'm pretty sure even though they had a brain, it wasn't really advanced as our brain. But if they did, and they had a land where they're the alpha male, they're the king, then that land would branch off from your sons to yours. And it is a very complex land, which, all of this can be arranged by a simple gateway. And this gateway, wait, question, have you guys ever seen Stargate? That show is bullshit. Don't believe anything they say. That is bullshit. I watched 3 episodes and I got pissed. Anyway, the way how a gateway would work is that you would need to alter the dimensions of the space and time, which is another big bullshit. Now, it shouldn't really be that hard to build a gateway to another dimension. Stargate apparently did it, which is bullshit. But the thing that most scientists are aware of and don't really want the public to know is that when you build a gateway, it doesn't just make a doorway, like a hallway. It crosses, it overlaps, because in our dimension is flipped towards the other dimension, which is over here. Let's say, this is your Earth, this is you, and you want to go into a planet where money grows on trees. And yes, that is another planet, because I just thought of it right now. But the thing is, in this cross line, in this cross right there, it wouldn't be able to happen, because it's going to throw you off into who knows what other plans people made. So that's why we can't get to the money planet. We're going to end up in ice cream, dinosaur, or even hentai planet, where there's nothing but tentacles. And the odds of making it successfully through is like 1 in 4. The odds of making it back is 1 over infinity, because who knows how many planets they are. And, there's so many planets that you just can't go back. One does not simply go back. One has to travel through all these other planets before one can make it successfully back, and that might take years and years and years. So the chance of making it back home is like 1 over infinity. The chance of going successfully through that crosshair is like, I want to say 1 in 4th, but we all know that's a lie. It's more like 1 in 100th. There's no way you can do it. And over here, so really what I'm trying to say is the odds of making it back to your home is 1 over infinity. The odds of making it successfully across is 1 over 100, which nobody likes those odds, because nobody wants to be traveling dimensions. Before we end this, I need to tell you about what I was going to tell you earlier about the Imagine It. What happened is, even though I wrote World 1, even though as we the people see ourselves as World 1, we're not World 1. Because how do you know this world isn't World 1? What I'm trying to say is, all these worlds that we came from, even though we made them, how do you know not for say that we didn't come from a world? So as far as we know as a civilization, we can be in a figment of imagination over somebody else. Somebody who didn't live their life right and who wanted to live their own world. I hope you're trying to get what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is, if we are World 1 and we decide to be retards and bomb our world, then we're not only killing ourselves, but we're killing every other single world we thought of. So when we kill somebody, let's say I go to the store and I shoot. Let's say I go to the store and I shoot just some random person. Just boom, I shot him. Now that world he thought of is now gone, no longer existing as of him. So, if I were to die right now, all the worlds I thought of since I was little are gone, completely gone. And now if you think about it, killing one person, you're not killing just one person, but you're killing millions and millions of other people, other life forms on a different universe, in a different universe. So as I was saying, humans actually exist in a parallel dimension.